one last question here, Sean, and you have been on both the sides, right? Having built a tool in-house, and over here you are considering tool. And a full disclaimer here to the audience here, Sean and TransUnion is not an existing customer. They are kind of seriously considering and exploring, and has been a great partner in providing feedback. So Sean, being on both the sides where you have built the platform from scratch, and in your new role in this new company where you're looking at out of the box. So can you talk about the total cost of ownership of build versus buy? Like why one should not build this platform, something like this in-house?
Yes. So I have been with companies in the past who have built the entire platform. And I'll tell you where it happens is when you talk to a business about where the value is going to come from these toolings that we buy, there's a very big difference between implementing a tool and operationalizing the tool, right? So it's very easy to say, hey, as an engineer, I can build this. I know what we need to do. I know how we need to connect it. I know how to do the APIs. But then when you layer on, what business increment of value are we delivering, as well as what security context and attack surfaces are we creating or reducing using these, you look at all these bits and pieces part and parcel together versus purchasing an actual large body of software. It's really OpEx versus CapEx in some respects, but I can tell you where most companies break down with this build versus buy is the fact of all of the integration that it takes. DevSecOps, software development, period, is immensely complex, right? You've got 20 or 30 tools, plus your pipeline, plus your security audits that are happening. As you said, there's compliance and a lot of other elements that are manual processes that we have auditors come in, take a look. We also have to be able to justify the bodies of work that we're delivering. And when you kind of piece all this stuff together, all of those individual separations of duty, if you will, speaking in security terms, can add up to a real insurmountable amount of complexity that even if you do manage to build it, you can't sustain it, right? And that's where I think ArmorCode is really shining in some of the reviews that I've done, is if you look at the breadth of integrations with first-class tools in the market, even some more obscure tools, and a lot of open source, and the ability to even create APIs within that platform to integrate things out of the box that may not already be there, that's huge. Because a lot of tooling we have to select based on what integrations are available. And with ArmorCode, it's been a much larger body to be able to say, hey, these already connect. These are the average tools that you're going to find in most security pipelines, most business CI/CD pipelines. So there's not a lot of work to be done. There's no PSO or special bodies of work. We have to bring contractors in to plug this stuff up together. So that's really where a lot of the value versus that build versus run comes in.
No, thanks, Sean. And during this journey, right? Yeah, we've gone from 30 to 60 integrations as of yesterday, and we have really built an integration machine. So thanks. Yeah, no, thanks, Sean.